Welcome back to Colorado and Company. I'm Jackie Polisi. Well, hopefully over the weekend you caught up on some much needed sleep and had the chance to dream. Well, the dream doctor, Sullivan Walden, offers eye-opening insight into the meanings of our dreams, and we put her to the test. Take a look.
I'm Sullivan Walden, aka Dr. Dream. So excited to be here in Denver on Colorado and Company, Channel 9, and to have the blessing to be able to peer inside the dreams of some of the people that work here. And from one perspective, I just want you to know my overall point of view is that every dream is a good dream, and your dreams are always helping you to be more integrated into the great power that you are in a way that would just have you enjoy your lives tremendously more. Thank you for revealing your dreams, because when you reveal your dreams, you're really revealing your heart and your soul. It's such a quick way to really get to know you, and to know you is to love you. So thank you so much for the honor of getting to interpret your dreams.
Hey Kelly, my name is Tom. So my dream involves one of my kids. I have two kids, and the dream involved one of them, I'm not sure, but we were walking through an abandoned house, and I kept on trying to open cabinets and go through into rooms, and I could never quite get into the room, and I had to use a ladder at one point, and I finally got up to this one area that I was trying to get to, and the whole wall collapsed on me, but I knew it was falling, so I jumped back. What's that mean?
All right, so this dream is pretty wild. So this takes place in a decrepit old house. You're with one of your kids, and you are having a hard time getting the cabinets open, the rooms open. There's these places that you want to get into, but they're not letting you. So from one perspective, I always think that everything in our dream is an aspect of ourselves. And yet, just because we want to explore something doesn't necessarily mean that we're ready. An old house, from my perspective, represents an old part of self, an old part of my identity, an old part of what housed me, what had me feel comfortable way back when. So this may be about childhood memories, it may be about exploring aspects of your power. P.S. I think every dream is about how to find your power, and the looking for in these places, these nooks and crannies in this old house are about you trying to find aspects of power. But here's the thing, in your dream, you're trying to find it in all the obvious places, but then the wall comes crashing down. My last name is Walden. I often think that my job is to help people to have their walls be done, to come down. So to me, I'm excited that the wall comes down. To me, this means like a quantum leap in terms of dropping away barriers to knowledge and to wisdom. I believe that's what's happening in this dream. I hope that's helpful. Sweet dreams.
Hi, Kelly. I had a dream that I was traveling in the mountains with my two daughters and my two dogs. We pulled up to this building or old house, and a lion came out of the house, and my two daughters went running after them, thinking that they could help, and I was screaming and yelling. And then it switched over to the other building that was out there. Meanwhile, it's snowing and it's very cold, but a polar bear came out, and my two dogs went after that, and I was just screaming and yelling again. And then at one point, I was in my car by myself. At the time, I had bald tires, and I was scared to death to drive in the snow. And I watched my daughters and my dogs drive up this really big hill with the snowing and blizzard, and I couldn't make it up. So I couldn't travel with them, and then I woke up.
So this is a wild dream about you're traveling with your daughters, there's a lot of screaming and yelling, and there's snow, you're all alone, there's bald tires. So this is what my hunch is, if it were my dream. So it feels like your dream is doing this amazing thing by helping you to vent out the worst fear, the fear of being abandoned, fear of being left behind, not being able to catch up with the ones that are going up the hill without you. So in many ways, from my perspective, a venting dream is helping us to let go of the things that are the most terrifying, so that we've already properly moved them through, so that we aren't so scared, so that we can find our own pace. Because I believe our lives are not about just keeping up with other people, the Joneses, or even our kids, but finding our own pace. So to me, me, this is a wonderful venting dream, helping to let go of frozen emotions symbolized by the snow. Time to de-thaw all of that so you can find your own pace and know that right where you are is where you're supposed to be. That's my perspective.
Hi, Kelly. So I keep having this reoccurring dream where I am examining myself in the mirror and I pull out all my eyelashes and I cut off my nose. So I want to know what that means.
Great to get to shine some light on your wonderful dream. It might not have seemed wonderful to have a dream about pulling out your eyelashes and cutting off your nose, but I believe every dream is a good dream, even if it's a little violent and scary. So I always look for the wordplay, and the wordplay in this dream is about cutting off your nose to spite your face. So if it were my dream, I'd think, where am I doing that to myself? Where am I trying to do something good, but I'm really cutting off maybe my best assets? Maybe I'm being too self-critical. Pulling out my eyelashes feels, if it were my dream, like criticism. My eyes are the windows of the soul, and eyes are also kind of synonymous with our identity. And to be plucking out those eyelashes, it's kind of like, I don't like something about myself, the identity that I am. So I imagine that this dream is helping to shine some bright light on self-criticism so that it can stop, so that you can stop cutting off your nose to spite your face and love your beautiful self and all that your face represents, which is about how you present yourself to the world, and to know that you got it, you got this, and you don't need to be so critical about yourself. Okay. Hope that helps.
Our dream's fascinating. You can learn more about Kelly Sullivan Walden and order her books, Chicken Soup for the Soul, Dreams and the Unexplainable, and The Hero's Journey, Dream Oracle Cards. Visit her website, kellysullivanwalden.com.